So, big PS5 performance boost update confirmed, Ghost of Tsushima 2 and the next PlayStation event and other PlayStation reveals, and the PlayStation Portal gets a resolution update. Those are the stories we're going to go over today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, do you have a PlayStation Portal or not? It's been months now that it's been on the market. I personally love mine, as you guys already know, but have you gotten one since launch? Have you gotten a PlayStation Portal? So comment below, yes or no, if you have a PlayStation Portal or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, PlayStation Portal resolution update. Reading from PlayStation Lifestyle, Sony Interactive Entertainment quietly rolled out PlayStation Portal System Update 2.0.6, and quite a few players have reported that it drastically improved the video quality for them. The official patch notes don't reveal anything, so it's unclear what exactly Sony has changed here. The official patch notes for PlayStation Portal Update 2.0.6 contain the standard Sony line. We've improved system performance and stability, so per usual. However, players who have been testing the handheld are reporting their findings on Reddit. The video quality and bitrate is day and night different and better, wrote one user. Even in demanding games, you can see all the details in full without pixelation. Another user noted that they tried Final Fantasy VII, Uncharted, Madden, and Guardians of the Galaxy, all of which look amazing with no issues in picture quality. However, they said that games still stutter a bit. So, for me personally, I haven't noticed any changes after this update, but my picture quality was already pretty solid. I even had a buddy over this past weekend, and he saw the Portal for the first time. He was curious, and he checked it out, and was impressed by the picture quality that he saw. So, this could be an update to better handle certain wireless networks, and maybe that's why some people see improvements, and others like myself don't. The Ghost of Tsushima 2 reveal story is up next, and if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now, diving into the second story of the video, the next PlayStation event and the Ghost of Tsushima 2 reveal and other PlayStation first-party reveals. I want to go over those here. So, we're at that time of the year, a lot of gamers' favorite time of the year, including myself, and that is the events period, or what we've come to know it as in recent memory, which is the Summer Games Fest period, RIP to E3. The next PlayStation event is reportedly set to take place next month, and this comes from the same person who got it right last year, which is Jeff Grubb, but this is information many of you probably know at this point. You've probably seen a post about it yesterday. We don't have an exact date for this, but last year's event took place in late May, so that could be the case this year as well. Jeff Grubb also mentions he doesn't know if it's a showcase or state of play, but this next point could direct it to potentially being a showcase. Moving on to the more interesting topic related to this potential event, and that is the reveals. Ghost of Tsushima 2 is a big one here because of an earlier leaker's comments. This comes from the same person who got the Ghost of Tsushima PC leak correct. He stated already that Sony has plans to reveal Ghost of Tsushima 2 at a mid-year event. These two pretty much line up for the May event, unless of course Sony does something later in the summer. Beyond Ghost of Tsushima 2, we have other games that could be close to being revealed. Astrobot 2 is rumored for later this year. That could show up. The new IP from Naughty Dog, which has probably been in the works since 2020 or maybe even a bit earlier. The new IP from Sony Santa Monica, which has probably been in the works since 2019 under Cory Barlog, since he left God of War 2018. You know, he didn't direct God of War Ragnarok. He's working on his own thing, and that is this new IP. Concord, which is still set to come out later this year, could finally get a proper reveal because all we still have for this game is a CGI trailer. So hopefully we finally get something for it. Haven Studios title Fair Games, another CGI situation there, but we don't have a date for this. Fire Sprite's AAA dark narrative title, which could be the Persistence 2. Check out the first game if you're a fan of those Dead Space-like titles. Blue Point's next game, they've been quiet since 2020 as well, so hopefully we see whatever they're working on next sometime this year. The Guerrilla Games Horizon multiplayer title, but that could be pushed to be a part of Horizon 3, and that's still years out. Wolverine or the Venom solo title could show up from Insomniac Games, basically to say there are a lot of possibilities with studios that have been quiet for years at this point, outside of Insomniac Games. Obviously they're releasing titles back to back. I just hope we start seeing these games at this point, especially considering we're in the latter half of the generation with about a few years left before the PlayStation 6. I assume Sony wants to pull what they did with the PlayStation 4's late life and just release hitters left and right before the next generation to push people to go to PlayStation again for next gen. Next up is the PS5 performance boost story, but you guys let me know if you see Sony showing off first party finally this year or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, the big PlayStation 5 performance boost update confirmed. So this is great news. It's been confirmed that FSR 3's frame generation will be coming to the PlayStation 5 for the first time, will be coming to the console space for the first time as well. For people who don't know, FSR 3 introduced frame generation last year as the new big piece of technology. This new tech pretty much generates frames within frames to boost the visual quality of a game. That's what I want to make clear here. This doesn't improve latency when going from 60 FPS to 120 FPS, for example. There is a noticeable latency improvement because the game is actually generating those 120 frames. Here, the game is still generating 60 frames, but then artificial frames are created in between those actual frames, so the game is still running at 60, but it'll look like it's running at 120 FPS, a smoother overall image. Frame generation also takes a hit on latency as well. That's why 60 FPS is recommended to be the minimum base frames to use this on. I've seen it used with 30 FPS, but the latency hit isn't worth it from what I've seen, so 60 FPS is what's recommended. Regardless, that's frame generation, and it's been confirmed to be coming to Immortals of Aveum in a few weeks. Immortals of Aveum also just joined PlayStation Plus for April, so you all probably have access to it already and are ready to go to try this out day one. I'm excited to see how well this works in the console space. Also, the game will be updated to use FSR 3, meaning picture quality will also improve. So this is exciting stuff. I'll remind you guys when it goes live, so be sure to subscribe. But you guys let me know if you're going to check out Immortals of Aveum or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with ready for the show. Obviously, we're talking about the next PlayStation event, whether that's a showcase or a state of play. I'm excited for it. If you are as well, destroy the comment section with ready for the show, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.